self-proclaimed the client experience expert. And I remember not long ago, somebody who's quite close to me in here saying, sometimes you never know where you're going to end up. It's not necessarily where you start. And that is so true for me, because this is certainly not where I thought I would end up. My background is in beauty. I've been in that industry for, I think 30 years, and we'll stop counting, so it's quite a long time. I have been a mobile therapist. I worked for other people in salon spas and clinics, and I also had my own salons for 16 years, during which time I turned over a six-figure business. And then things changed. My partner thought it would be a good idea for us to emigrate to Canada. So we put on all the information for that, and it should have been 12 to 18 months that it took to do this. So that came and went. 3 years came and went. And at 5 years, I got a blunt email from the Canadian government saying, we've changed the law and we don't want you anymore. We're not accepting people on that application anymore. By this time, I'd sold my business. So it was a case of, oh shit, what do I do now? I don't have a business. Do I want to go back into having a salon again, or do I want to do something else? And I was clearing out the house, as I do frequently, and I found one brochure from when I had my salon. And I was reading the testimonials at the back, and something struck me. The things that my clients had written about their experience with me was not about the treatments. It was all about how I'd made them feel. And that really struck a chord, and that was like my aha moment of what I was going to do next. So I'll ask you a question, ladies. How many of you think that you offer an exceptional experience to your clients already? Hands up. Okay, that's interesting, because 80% of people think that they already offer an amazing experience to their clients. There's a bit of bad news, though. Only 8% of your clients think that you do, which is quite frightening, really. So it's great that so many people want to offer a fantastic experience, but only 8% of them do. And 82% of your customers leave because they think they've received a bad experience. Now, on average, a business will lose 2/3 of its clients every year, which is bad enough. But knowing that 82% of those will leave because you gave them a bad experience, that's something you can do something about, ladies. So what I help you to do is to work out how you stop them leaving. And it's all about how you make your clients feel. It's not about what you do, and it's not about your particular, what do you want to call it, your method of doing it. You're all amazing at what you do, but there are lots of coaches out there. There are lots of consultants out there. There are lots of therapists out there. What makes you different? And this is what I discovered when I was talking to friends. When I had my business, my retention rate for my clients was over 80%. And I thought that was normal. So when I found out it wasn't, that was something that I had to think, well, what is it that I'm doing that I'm making it so easy for my clients to stay with me? And one of the easiest things to do for your clients to ensure that they stay clients with you is ask them what they want. Because, Helen, you said about Mayor Angelou, it's another one of my favourites, is it's not, people won't remember what you say, they won't remember what you do, but they will remember how you made them feel. And that's what's important, and that's what's going to set you apart in your business. Because we all do similar things in our jobs, working as consultants, coaches, therapists, etc. But only you do it the way that you do it. And that's what makes you unique. And that's your zone of genius. And that's the thing that you want to hold on to make sure that you keep your clients staying. So as I say, the easiest thing to do is to actually just ask your clients. And it's a really simple thing to do. Again, like Yasmina, I ran a challenge a little while ago, and the results I got back were amazing from people. And it was really simple things that I asked them to do. And one of them was to ask their clients what they did well. And the results that they got back were amazing. And I said, how did that make you feel? That you've got all these people, all your clients saying how fantastic you are about what you do and how you do it. The other thing that I asked them to do was to contact their best client or their favourite client and take them out for either a lunch date or a coffee date and say, what am I doing well? What is it? Why is it that you come to me? And as a client, when I'm asked those kind of questions, it's lovely. If somebody asks me to give them a testimonial, I love doing it. How many of you actually ask your clients for testimonials? Not enough. Those of you that don't, why don't you? Is it you just don't think about it? Or is it that you think it's too much of an imposition to ask your clients for that? Again, from a client's point of view, I love it when somebody asks me for a testimonial. Half the time, I wouldn't have thought to give it unless somebody actually asked for it. But when they ask, yeah, great. And in fact, I've never had anybody that I've asked to give me a testimonial that hasn't said, yeah, of course I will. So that's all the good news. That's all the bad news, sorry. There is good news. 84% of people trust recommendations from friends and family. How many of you have used a service or a person because they've been recommended to you? Yeah? Nearly everybody in the room. We much prefer that than the hit and miss of trying to find somebody on our own and having a bad experience about it. So much of it is about word of mouth. Again, it's how you made those people feel that they will then be happy to recommend you. And if you think about it, I expect everybody's heard of the 80-20 rule, yes? Yeah. So 80% of your business comes from just 20% of your clients. So those are the clients you want to nurture because that's your raving fan base and they are the ones that are going to do your marketing for you. If you think it costs between 6 and 8 times more to get a new client than it does to retain a client. So how much money are you wasting trying to recruit those 2/3 of the clients that you've lost every year when you could use those 20% of your clients that love you, love everything you do, will buy anything from you because they know, like, and trust you. So that's what you want to do, is build up that relationship. One of my bugbears, and those of you that have heard me speak at Denise's event the other day will know this, my bugbear, especially, I think banks are probably the worst at this, is that they will do a special offer. And what does it say in the small print? For new clients only. Shit, I've had my business with you for 15 years. And now you're giving the preferential treatment to some Joe that's walked off the street. What about my loyalty? How many of you are doing that with your clients and not realising it? That you're thinking, I need to bring in new clients all the time, so I'll give them the special offers, I'll give them the special promotions. And that's great, we all need new clients because you are going to lose them. But consider those that you've already got, that have already bought from you. It is so much easier to sell to somebody who has already bought from you because you've built up that know, like and trust. So remember that 84% of your recommendations can come from people that you've already dealt with. And 50% of an experience is based on emotion. So we're back to feelings again. So it doesn't matter what you say or what you do in your marketing, it's how you make your clients feel. Now, I know there's some very good copywriters in the room, and you know when you read good copy, because what do you read it and you go, that's me she's talking about, that's my problem, that's exactly what I need. And it's all about how they've made you feel. It's not about what they do, because there's lots of people that can do what you do, as we've said. How do they make you feel? And then the last one I've got here, 60% of clients are willing to pay more for a better experience. So I know with this event, Raymonda, you've had different levels, haven't you? So some of you have actually paid more to be here. Why did you do that? Because you expect a better experience. This, ladies, is why there's first class. Why there's VIP? Because some people want a better experience. And 60% of people are willing to pay more for that experience. So that's something that is so important to remember with our pricing. I think in this industry we can be all too quick to underprice ourselves and undervalue ourselves. And I know there's people here that are going to say, yes, you do that, because I've been kicked up the arse quite frequently in the last couple of weeks about this. And it's true, we do undervalue what we have. And if you think about it, if you can up your prices and 60% more people are going to buy, is that not worth doing? I will wrap it up quickly, Raymond, because I'm aware we want to keep to time. So your job, ladies, is to come up with the big vision ideas. Concentrate on your zone of genius and what you do well, and leave the rest to me, because my job is to ensure that all the details are taken care of and to make your big vision an exceptional client experience for your clients. And we've actually, Raymond and I have done a little thing today. There's a couple of mistakes in the room. There's at least two, isn't there, that we've put out. Because my thing is all about attention to detail. And I'm interested to know how many of you have very good attention to detail. So if you can spot at least two things in this room, we'll give you a clue, they're written things, that aren't quite right, come up and tell me, because I'd be interested to see how many of you have actually noticed. So, are you going to go on then? Yeah? Has anybody spotted the second one? You're not allowed to say. But there is another small one, so anybody that finds it, come and let me know, because it'd be really interesting to see. So thank you very much for your time, ladies, and thank you so much, Raymonda, for giving me this opportunity.